All right, everybody, how's my quad squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quad Father and Quadmft here. The men, the myth, the legend.
The men,
the myths, the legends. There we go,
right
ladies
here.
and gentlemen. You guys know what it is. Last week was our best week back since over a year because we've done, I'd say 4 or 5 since we started this up again.
4 out of 5 probably.
And then we actually, before we did that, I think we had probably like 30 of them in a row. And then now we've been back on track for a while.
Yeah, we were
for
just,
5 or 6
what
weeks.
happened was we started doing drugs and we got really stupid.
Yep, that's it.
So we
That's
had
the
no
one.
wisdom left.
None.
Now
No,
we've
drugs
stored up
make you
some
dumb.
wisdom. We're bringing
Remember
it to
that.
you here
Yeah.
right now.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So before the video starts and before we get into the questions, I wanted to thank you guys for we almost got 100 comments, almost 100 questions on our
crazy.
last video. Normally we're used to getting 20 or 30. So if you guys want to go down in the comment section below, we're still looking for more questions to answer every single week so you guys can get featured on the next Wisdom Wednesday. We've got quite a few questions stored up, so this video is probably pretty long.
Can I ask a question before?
What's that, Quad?
If it was available right now, right behind us, there's Infinite Warfare and the remastered
edition of COD 4, yeah.
Right. Which one would you buy right now to play for a week?
Just to play for Infinite Warfare, of course.
Really?
Because I've
Because
played.
brand new,
They've said Modern Warfare is going to be exactly
All right,
how it
if
was
you could have
before,
Infinite
just
Warfare
updated.
for a day or the old Modern Warfare remastered for a week, what would you have? And that's what I want everybody else to comment on.
I don't know.
What
Tell
would
us down in the
which one
comment
would you
section.
pick?
Yeah,
Okay.
really, that's hard.
I don't know.
It's really hard.
Infinite
'cause
Warfare
it's
for a day
for a
is
week,
pretty good.
and then a week.
But
with
a
the
week,
last one.
yeah.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Either way, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's
Yeah.
get into the first one. And again, comment down in the comment
Which
section
one
below
would
to
you
get
want?
featured next week. As
Just
well.
say a day
Both of
or a
those.
week, and we'll know
Sure,
which
a
one.
day or a week, and comment a question if you guys want to be featured
Yeah.
next week. So let's go for the first one. It
All right.
says, "Hey guys, I'm 16 years old and I'm debating whether I should get my first job this summer. My parents are helping me to find a job, or should I go to summer school to make up the only credit I couldn't get during this school year?
Okay.
It'd be awesome if you helped. Love the videos. Keep up the good work."
So I imagine he has 2 years left of school.
What it sounds like, yes.
You know, for me, well, first of all, why is it an either or? It's one class.
Yeah.
So, and
Couldn't
usually,
you do both at the same time? Like,
absolutely.
of course.
Yeah,
One
I
class,
did
I mean,
that.
especially during summer school, I feel like they grind it out over like 2 days per
Right.
week. I don't think it's
Well,
every day
no,
for
like
1 hour.
in college,
Uh-huh.
you have 5 weeks for an intersession class, and you go 4 hours a day for 5 days a week,
Okay.
and you get a class done.
Yeah.
That's really cool. When I was done with my senior year,
Mhm.
I left at lunch, and that was the best school year of my life.
Of course. Oh,
That was
this
awesome.
school year has been awesome for me, and it's going to only get easier next year for me.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
I
I'm
literally have 7 hours of school a week.
glad to hear they're teaching you
A
stuff.
week.
I know. That's wrong. That's wrong. You can't learn the same amount.
7.
You're gonna be
you guys have
stupid.
8 hours a day. I got 7 hours a week, bro.
Right.
And it's my senior
That's
year.
not something to brag about. You're not learning
What?
anything. You're getting dumber by the minute.
I've almost got a 4.0.
I need to talk to you,
You
right
think
now.
I'm
A
dumb?
4.0 on super cake classes. You don't even
Chemistry?
Oh, all right. Maybe that's hard. But that's the only hard class you have.
Algebra 2?
Oh, okay.
That's all right.
All right,
That's not
never
super
mind then.
challenging,
He's
but
getting
hey.
smart. What do I know?
All right.
Listen
all right.
to him.
So let's talk about it. So I'd say if you have the opportunity to do both,
Do both.
obviously if you have to choose one or the other, you want to make up the credits.
I don't know. Money is freedom. Money is dating.
Okay,
money
but-
is cool. You get to do cool stuff.
What
with
about
money.
when all your friends are graduating and you have to stay back
Well,
for
it
another
doesn't
semester?
say he's going to have to stay back.
Okay, if you don't have to stay back and it really doesn't affect you, obviously go with
Right.
the job. But if you're like, should I procrastinate making up this one class I
Summer
failed freshman
classes
year
are
more?
usually so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Think
you can
about
get
I
it,
mean,
get it done.
you've got 9 or 10 months during the school
Yeah.
year, and you can get this one class done in 2.5.
And you know what? The teachers are slacking in the summer anyway. They're not. They're
Of
not
course.
putting you the
They
same
don't care
test. They
that
don't want to work.
much. Yeah, of
No.
course. They like
They have to
having
work
their
the
time off.
summer. What teacher
Yeah.
wants to work the summer? That's why they
course,
are
so-
teachers.
Yeah.
They don't want to work summer.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
All
Good
right.
luck. The next one we've got is actually
Sam.
comes
I
from our boy
recognize this
Sam.
guy.
Sam. Normally we keep it really anonymous, but I'm
Well,
sure Sam's okay.
You don't know
He's
what
the homie.
Sam number is.
Of course.
It's 1 through
Sam,
10.
Sure.
10.
Well,
Sam
all
10.
right. It says, "Are you happy with Caleb's decision to follow his
Oh.
YouTube career? Do you think it's good to have a backup plan in case YouTube doesn't work out? P.S. I love you, homie. Thanks,
Love
Sam.
You, love you too, Sam.
Oh, love you too, Sam.
I think it's the same thing as when I was your age. When I was 16, I got an agent. I lived in Los Angeles. I got headshots. I went on interviews. Drove into L.A. Did
For
you know,
acting. I mean,
for like
most people
no
don't
for
know that.
commercials.
Okay, commercials.
Yeah, for like Snickers and just other random Joe's Bar and Grill. Well, probably not.
I'll
that.
do that.
Maybe-
I would love to do that.
Just local stuff. Some of the local stuff. I didn't really get anything. So, but I had a good time. I think I learned a lot from it.
Yeah.
So I kind of consider this YouTube to be your acting, and if it hits,
It's kind of like, I mean,
if it hits and pays off,
yeah.
why
I mean,
wouldn't you chase it for a little while?
Of course. I mean, this is something that my buddy Aaron is going through.
Okay.
He's at the point where he's almost got 160,000 subs, and he's getting
He's making bank.
Yeah, he's making good money. He's
Right.
making good money. He's getting a few million views a month.
Right. Better money than some guy working full time in a McDonald's.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah,
and he is actually like, I want to say during like he's at the end of his senior year. He's got a month left, and he's got to make a decision. He's got accepted to the universities he wants to, and he can go to them. That's not going to be a huge problem. But he's in the predicament where he's like, should I take a year off and pursue this dream, this opportunity that I have, or should I go to college? Because realistically, there's been so many YouTubers who have tried to do, and I definitely think it's possible.
Do both
at the same time. Yes, try to do YouTube and college at the same time.
Right.
It's hard. I'm not saying I couldn't do it. I definitely think I'll be able to do it.
Right.
But
how about this?
What do you do?
Because I really don't. I mean, I know that you do a lot and you work a lot of hours on your YouTube and streaming and all the rest of it, and keeping up with the latest information and the latest releases, and I mean that's what you do for your viewers.
Hard,
yeah. I mean, it's hard is an overstatement. It takes a lot of effort, but it's not digging ditches, right? So it's not physically demanding, but you have to be on all the time and ready to go. You're like a reporter sitting out.
Of course, but it's not just like that. It's not just like you just have to snipe it right. You have to do so many things to be on top of it, because I've also got 500 other people trying to
do the same
knock
thing.
me out, trying to say, hey, no, I want that next spot. Boom, I want this hit video. I want that. I want more likes.
In that way, college would get in the way, right? Because you're in class.
I think it would interfere.
You're doing homework. You got to, some of it's online. You can study online. So there's stuff like that colleges are using more and more. I would say try it. Get a couple months in, to college. A couple, 3 months. You'll have a decent feeling about what you're losing and if you're going to be able to make it. Usually you can withdraw.
Yeah,
there's always this last day to withdraw.
Then you've got a few $1,000s wasted down the drain.
Yeah, but if you get, I'm just afraid of when people get off the college train, because then they miss entry deadlines for applying for the following year, because you have to apply so far ahead that if you're out of the rotation, then maybe you miss that, and then when you need to go back or want to go back, you're not in a good position.
Okay, let's say it plays out perfectly. Aaron or Tan Kid skips his first year of college.
1 or 2 years,
from 160,000 to 400,000 the next year. He more than doubles it.
Right.
And then he's making, of course, more than double the money.
Right.
And then next year he's at 650,000. And
then
he
I would
keeps
say,
on going. What if this is still around 4 or 5 years into the future? He's almost at $1 million.
Right. And so I would say college is not number 2 on your list. It's number 3 or 4. What you're going to do then is you're going to start to meet with advertisers. You're going to start meeting with game developers.
Yeah.
You're going to start meeting with other professionals in the field. And you're going to start talking about projects and things that they're working on. You're going to find a niche. They're going to find your talent, a need for your talent. You're going to start to develop those relationships that lead to work in a field that you want. So I would do both of those. I would grow like he does on YouTube, then really work on your networking and connecting face to face with real people.
Of course.
And then number 3 would be if you don't do that, then you can always go back to college.
Yeah. College is always going to be there.
I mean, chase it for a little bit. It's like if I got a commercial, or let's say I got a small part in a sitcom and I had to be there, 5 days a week or whatever it was, I probably would have taken time off school, because who knows what that's going to turn into? Who knows what casting? So chase it while you can, while you have the luxury. You don't have debt, you don't have bills, you don't have a family. Chase it for a while, but know that you have at least 2 or 3 backup plans. So did that help Sam?
He wasn't really looking for help. He was just saying, are you happy with Caleb's decision to follow his YouTube career?
So I guess have 2 backup plans is my answer.
Of course, yeah. But I mean, you can, like he was saying, you can always go back to college. And if you're that dedicated to know that no matter what, if this YouTube thing doesn't work out in 1 or 2 years,
it all matters. It all matters on the support you have around you. Because
and it matters about your self-dedication.
Hey, you're a jerk, you got to have to pay rent. Now all of a sudden your expenses go up. Can you afford it? So if you can afford to live on your own, then it's easy.
Yeah.
Right? But it also has to do with the household that you live in, by the way. I want you to move out.
There you go. All right. The next one we've got says, hey, Quad, firstly, I love your videos. But the other day, one of my friends told me that he has a crush on this girl in our class. But my friend already has a girlfriend, and I'm pretty good friends with his girlfriend. And now every time I talk to her, I feel really bad knowing that they're dating, and he doesn't really have any feelings for her anymore. Any help would be really good.
Okay, I think there are 2 things. First of all, he must know more about it, because just because your friend has a crush on a girl doesn't mean that he doesn't have feelings for the girl he's with.
But does that mean he's crushing on 2 girls at the same time, and he's in a relationship with one?
Right.
Scum.
Well, no. I think that's men. You could crush on 1,000 people. It matters what you do.
Oh, of course it matters.
He can't help it if he thinks, wow, she's really cute too. But if as long as he's faithful and with his girlfriend, does that mean that he's a bad guy? I mean, hey, we're men. We can't help it.
Okay.
We're attracted to attractive people
and
attractive personalities.
Here's an example. You've got a lot of people don't do this, but you've got if you see another girl that you like and you're already in a relationship, switch spots. Your girlfriend now is in a relationship with you, of course, and sees another guy and she starts liking him. Most guys will instinctively get upset about that.
Okay.
And you can totally justify a girl getting upset about that. Of course it's jealousy.
Okay.
Of course.
Right. And it's natural. Everybody has that.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but where it matters is what you do. Because I can't help it if I look at this girl and she's attractive. I can't help that. Okay. But it matters. Am I trying to talk to her? Am I dressing differently to try to get her attention? Am I laughing extra? Am I whatever guys do to flex their muscles and tell their wonderful stories about how great they are? Whatever it is they're trying to do to impress her. Am I doing that? That's different. Then it's flirting and trying to engage. But if I just think, man, you know what? She's hot.
I
mean, because men and women are going to be attracted to each other, but it's not. It's what you do with it. As I said on my podcast, monogamy is a choice.
Yeah?
It's not natural.
No,
it's not natural.
it's a choice, of course.
Right. So we decide to do it, and so it depends what you do with this crushing. But if he doesn't have feelings for his girlfriend, then you should break up with her.
There you go.
Whether or not this other girl exists or not.
Another step. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. What? You want another one?
I want one
another
more.
One. One more. Here we go.
More.
We got to line up. All right. Next one.
All right.
How do you manage to do all your schoolwork and still play games without any problems? And congratulations for your success. You're successful as a YouTuber.
Is he talking to me or you?
You.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
I don't play games.
All right. So how do I manage to do all my schoolwork and still play games without any problems? And thank you for congratulating me. I've covered this a lot. How a lot of people are like, dude,
school
how do you
is
make
super easy.
2 or 3? Okay, but let's
I'm
talk
teasing.
about it.
I'm just teasing you.
Let's talk about last year. Last year when I was at normal school.
Yes.
I'm not necessarily normal school. I just have a lot less hours, and it's different. It's
he
nicer.
rides a very short bus to school.
Sure. And a lot of people always talk to me. I get this question a lot. How do you post 2 or 3 videos a day?
Yeah.
How do you do it? How do you stream? How do you do this, that, all at the same time? It's because honestly, you may think that a lot of YouTubers, and this just goes for me, and I can say this as well for Aaron or Dr. P, people like that. You may think that we play Call of Duty all day and we play games all. No, you don't get it. You don't know what it is behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I dream of a day that I could just sit back, relax, and play 6 games of Counter-Strike. I dream of that. I want to be able to. That's not what YouTubers do. That's not. It would be awesome. But I'm constantly all day working my ass off. Like I really am. Like there are times that I relax, but I'm working almost around the clock. Like,
right. Thumbnails and
everything. Even just making multiple videos, it's hard. It really is hard. Like you may get breaks of 15 minutes, but then something else drops and you got to do it.
But you're your own boss, and that's you're a tough person to work for.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, people think, oh, I want to be my own boss. Well, when you're your own boss, you work for everyone. Like you're working for every viewer out there right now. They're all your boss in that way.
Yes, they are.
Right. So you want to please them. You want to make them happy.
Of course, I don't want to get more.
You don't just have to make one person happy, your boss. You got to make the whole community happy.
Yeah.
So same thing for if you're a builder, if you're a construction guy, you got to make all those guys happy.
With YouTube, you got to be on top of it. Most of the time, unless you're enormous and have an insane pull, you fall off for 1 week, you fell off. Like
it's hard to get it back.
I mean, like that wouldn't happen to me, and that wouldn't happen to other people. But if you've got 5,000 subscribers and you're on the come up and you fade away for 2 weeks, that's gonna hurt you really bad. Like really bad. I remember Wings of Redemption talking about, even though he had 400,000 subscribers, his channel was fairly not too active at the time, and he was like, if I go on a 2-week break, like everybody's telling me, I'm done.
Right.
That's it. I'm cut off. I got to grind all the way back up that I just spent
it's never
a few
done.
years.
But you like it, so it's not really.
Yeah.
It's not like a grind.
Of course, there are times where it feels like work. A lot of times where it feels like work. Like
if there's something else to do,
it's
that's
hard,
really pulling you.
I know. It's hard. But seriously, how do I manage my schoolwork? Dedication, dude.
Yep.
Seriously, be dedicated. Set out those lists of everything you have to do for school and get it done. And don't hop on COD for 4 hours and go over to your friend's house for 3 hours if you've got so much crap to do. Yeah, it's going to be hard, and you got to have self-control.
Yep.
Don't do it, man. Unless you want to do it, unless
and
you
then you're not
don't care and you've got everything out of the way, don't do it.
Yeah,
it's hard.
I mean, if you're committed to being the YouTube thing, then you got to put and that's true for anything. Even a professional jiu-jitsu guy,
especially when there's other people trying to take your spot.
All
the time.
Always, yeah.
Oh, dude, the second, like, I've heard people say this, like, I always see, like, my friends on Twitter, they're like, oh yeah, I'm taking a nap, and he's like, well, you're sleeping, somebody else is grinding. Somebody else is out there pumping out another video.
Yep. Somebody else
just got a viral video. Somebody else just got more likes than you.
Yep. Someone just found a glitch. Someone just posted a blah blah blah. Yeah, it's never over.
You gotta be dedicated. You gotta manage your time, and you gotta not mess around a lot.
But
I
you
wish
love
I messed
it.
around more. I really do.
Yeah,
I love it, and I live for it, and I believe in myself.
You wouldn't
and that's
have
why we're at this
you
point.
wouldn't do it in any other way.
And if I came this far just to stop right now and just to fall off right now, what a waste.
Yeah, but if you hate it, if you turn to hate it, then
if I was despising it every day and just doing the. If I was specifically going out of my way to not make a video and to do something else and distract myself, then I don't want to do it anymore. But I'm not at that point, and I don't think I'll be at that point for a really long time, if any time. So, hopefully, you guys enjoyed. It's been your boy Quadfather.
What's the comment? What do we comment?
Oh, we're commenting
one year, no,
one day or 1 week,
or 1 week,
and then comment down if you guys want any questions to get some wisdom on them.
Right.
In the next week, of course, every single Wednesday. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't subbed already, make sure to subscribe and join the Quad Squad. We're closing in on 80K.
Ooh.
That's pretty awesome. Check out Quadfather's Twitter down in the description below, and his podcast as well, the Quadcast Podcast. It's been your boy Quadmft, and I'm out 5000.
And I'll see you at college.